Following a multi-year process, we've issued an environmental assessment certificate for Cedar LNG to construct and operate a floating LNG facility and marine export terminal located on Haisla Nation-owned land in the Douglas Channel. This will be the first Indigenous majority-owned LNG export facility in Canada and the largest First Nations majority-owned infrastructure project in the country. It will provide unprecedented economic opportunity for both Haisla Nation and for the region. It will create good new jobs. Up to 500 people will be employed at Cedar LNG during construction, and approximately 100 people will be employed full-time when it's operational. Jobs that will put food on the table for families, opportunities that strengthen communities in the north, and long-term prosperity for the Haisla Nation. This project will be powered by renewable electricity by connecting to BC Hydro's grid, making it one of the lowest emitting facilities of its kind in the entire world. And our government will enter into an MOU with the Haisla Nation to help the project achieve further climate objectives, including ways to enhance environmental performance and lower emissions to near zero by 2030. This MOU will also provide a framework for how we explore other opportunities to collaborate with the Haisla Nation on other low-carbon projects and further achieve our shared climate objectives.
Today is a historic day for me and my people. Today is not just about the approval of an LNG facility. Today is about changing the course of history for my nation and Indigenous peoples everywhere. A history where Indigenous people were left on the sidelines of economic development in their territories. A history where Indigenous peoples' values were ignored in favor of economic gain, impacting our environment and our way of life. Today's environmental approval for Cedar LNG paves the way for our nation to take control of our future. With Cedar LNG and in collaboration with government, industry, and other nations, we are demonstrating how we can responsibly advance LNG development in our province while protecting the environment. We can take charge of our future and be partners with industry, government, and other communities. We can support economic reconciliation and respect our traditions, our culture, and our way of life as we build a net zero economy. And we can share that opportunity with others, other Indigenous communities, and the province as a whole. The Haisla have been stewards on our lands and waters for generations and take our obligation to protect our land and the living things on it with the utmost importance. We also believe that bold measures are needed to fight climate change and to protect the environment and our way of life, while helping to lift Indigenous communities out of poverty.